The 2023 SWAC Championship game will be known as the Rattlers' first since joining the conference in 2021. It will also be marked by some of the worst playing conditions in recent memory. Prairie View received the opening kickoff, and it was clear the Dark Cloud defense was rested and healthy. On the first drive, Trayvon Conley put one high up over the middle, and Javen Morgan hauled in the interception. On offense, seeing that for a few minutes the skies were clear, Musa throws a long ball to Marcus Riley, who hauled it down to the 1-yard line. From there, Terrell Jennings get the first of his scores on the day. Out the box, the Rattlers were up 7-0 and showing no rust from a 2-week layoff since the Florida Classic. The defense continued to disrupt offense as Sharif Say gets this sack on Conley, and Say comes right back and tackles the running back in pursuit of this play. Despite a sellout with all the inclement weather, there were still over 14,000 people in the stands. The Marching 100 and FAMU cheerleaders didn't seem to be affected. Back on offense, SWAC Championship offensive MVP Terrell Jennings was eating up the turf in the middle of the field. In another big play in the opening frame, Marcus Riley has Freddie Bird toasted on this post, so he took the interference call instead of allowing a touchdown. Riley would take this end around down to the 1-yard line again. From there, Jeremy Musa pulled a QB sneak right up the middle to take the Rattlers up 14-0. At this point, the weather was really clear and Ken Riley Field at Bragg Memorial Stadium was rocking. Unknown to the Rattlers is the fact that their home winning streak of 19 was the longest in the country, as Montana State had been upset by North Dakota State. The Panthers simply were not able to get anything going on offense as the Rattlers clamped down on defense. If you know anything about Shotgun Simmons, he's not afraid to go in his bag. Running back Jaquez Yant takes this snap and hits tight end Kamari Young for a big gain. Yant then bows through the PV defense for another first down. Musa then hits Young over the middle, and he takes it down to the 1-yard line before Yant would finish and bully his way into the end zone. That wasn't going to stop the PV fans from having fun. The fans and the mascot were here for a championship. It's a SWAC game on HBCU turf, so you know how we do in the stands. I don't know who named him Gentle, but he was anything but. Gentle Hunt flattens Conley and sends him out of the game. Then Hunt chest bumps head coach Willie Simmons. Jennings takes the snap, and although this play was called back, we had to show it. Jennings shows his vertical, leaping over a Prairie View defensive back. On the punt return, special teams ace Tevin Griffey was like, nah, bruh. Then Griffey comes right back on the punt and makes sure the Panthers start deep in their own territory. Prairie View would not go down easily though. Conley hits Brian Jenkins Jr. on the right side and he reversed field for a big gain for Prairie View. Then the Panthers punch in this score and make the score 21-7, just a 2-score game. At halftime, it was time for the bands, the Prairie View Marching Storm, followed by the Marching 100.
Hailing all the way from Prairie View A&M University, we are the purple and gold, the true sound of the SWAC. Moving to the south, the Marching Storm is under the direction of Dr. Timmy Zachary. We're about to take it back with some.
dance is about to begin. And Prairie View, if you dream of being better than the Marching 100, you better wake up and apologize. Florida A&M University's Marching 100.
Immediately after halftime, still adjusting our gear for the rain, we missed Prairie View's second TD, but that made the score 21-14. It was close, but Musa came out on fire. Riley takes the ensuing kickoff back for good yardage. Musa then finds him for another big reception. Musa then goes back to Riley, who torched the DB for this score. That puts the score at 28-14, and the Rattlers safely up by 2 scores. The Dark Cloud defense behind Anthony Dunn Jr. turned into a wall. He got this tackle for loss and followed it up with this tackle from behind on quarterback Chris Herron. Terrell Jennings closes the door with this 33-yard run and secures the SWAC Championship Offensive MVP with this touchdown that results in the final 35-14 win for the Rattlers to secure their first ever SWAC Championship. That sets up a matchup of the #1 public HBCU and the #1 private HBCU in Howard versus FAMU on December 16th in Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the Cricket Celebration Bowl and the HBCU National Championship.